We want to sell art. So you'll be posting to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and even TikTok. Now, I know this sounds like a lot of work, but it's really not going to be that much work, I promise. I'm going to show you something that is truly amazing. This is going to save you so much time. You'll be able to post to all of these social media networks at least once or more per day if you would like to. And once you get it set up, I mean, there is a little bit of work on the front end, but once you get it all configured, it is a set it and forget it strategy, which is so awesome. This will increase your sales and decrease your effort. I'd also like to make clear that this social media strategy does not utilize AI. I personally think that AI, although it can be useful for some things, when it comes to selling your artwork and connecting with your potential customers, it removes the human connection aspect of it. And I think people online can tell when AI is writing posts. I've tried a few different posts that AI wrote for me, and they actually performed pretty well, but the interactions felt kind of empty to me. And I want to have an authentic connection with the people who are potentially going to purchase my art. And that's so very important for me. And it's been a cornerstone of the success of my art marketing strategy online. So I think it's really important to consider that. And needless to say, this video does not incorporate AI tactics, but if you would like to use those to help generate some of the content, that's up to you. I would suggest not doing that though. I'm sure you're thinking that this all sounds great, right? But how do we do it? Well, it all starts with an app called Metricool. It's really affordable, and it has been a complete game changer for me in my business. It's a social media scheduler, but the thing is that it's not like all the other ones out there. I've tried lots of different auto posting kind of schedulers online, and a lot of them don't work, or your posts don't get much reach with them, or they are very expensive even if they do work, or they maybe work for a little while and then they stop working. There's all these problems with them, but I have been using Metricool for months now, and all of my posts are getting even more reach, actually more viewership than they did before when I was posting them by hand, like using all the different apps. And so this saves so much time. And if you're unfamiliar with what a social media scheduler does, is it allows you to program in all of your different posts, and you have a calendar. You can either program them in day by day, which is what I would not suggest. I'm going to show you an easier way here in a minute, but you can program them in and you know exactly what's going to be posted over the next month or 2 months or 6 months, depending on how far out you schedule. And you can post whatever time you would like to whatever social media network. You can post images, text only messages, vertical videos, any type of content that the social media network accepts. So what we're going to do is use one of the features within Metricool that allows you to set up auto posting lists of different posts to post to the various social media networks. But there is a strategy to this, and that's what we're going to dig into here next. There are two types of posts that we're going to create within Metricool. There are the advertising posts, which are meant to sell your art, and then there are the entertainment posts, which are meant to entertain your audience and let them get to know you, impress them with your artistic skills. The strategy that I found that works best to sell art is to have 10% advertising, 90% entertainment. Essentially, if you make advertising or sales posts all the time, it's going to really turn off your potential audience. People don't like to be sold to. They see so many ads all over social media. I mean, you do too. We see them everywhere, and we are sick of it. Plus, your followers aren't stupid. They know that you have artwork for sale on your website and that your link is in your bio to be able to purchase and all of that. And they're willing to comment and ask, hey, is this for sale? If they're interested. And then you can reply to them and send them a link to where they can purchase it on your website. So you don't need to constantly ask them to purchase your art. You just need to do it every once in a while. I'll use my business as an example. I make a lot of custom pet portraits. You can see one of them I'm working on back there currently. But I sell custom pet portraits a lot online. In fact, it's my best-selling item, so that's why I am promoting it. If you don't sell pet portraits, just promote whatever item that you know people will be most likely to purchase at that time. So I created a series of 8 posts in Metricool, and it's awesome because they are images of me painting. I know that my customers respond to this very well. They like to see me actually making the work. So I have images of me painting past commissions, and then a little blurb on there that I wrote, not with AI, I wrote myself with my own artistic voice about why I like to paint pet portraits and that I have openings. I made 8 of these, and then what I do is I have Metricool post these once a week, every week on a loop forever. And so once a week, they're seeing this in their feed. Now, I gotta make it clear here though, that not everybody who follows you is seeing every post. I'm sure you've seen this a lot on your social where you post things and then only a few people see them, but you might have thousands of followers, right? And you never really really know which social media network is going to show what post to which follower on which day. You just kind of have to put it out there unless you are paying for ads, which I do not suggest. This strategy that I'm sharing with you is 100% organic. I don't think that you should pay for ads as an artist. I've tried it a lot and failed every time. And so I know that's a different video to discuss, but I do want to throw that in here. So basically, we are trying to get organic traffic and organic reach to see your posts. And I really want to stress here the importance of making an authentic connection with your customers. I know I've touched upon this before, but if you want people to purchase art from you, then you need to show them you, like your personality and why they want to connect with you as an artist and why they want to kind of follow you and maybe even consider you as an acquaintance or a friend. Because as an artist, a lot of times you need to connect with the customers first. You've got to woo them a little bit before they will want to spend the money on your work, especially if it's an expensive item. Like for me, my pet portraits are $400. And so it is an expensive purchase for a person. So I have to get them to warm up to me as an artist for a little bit and get them to feel like they know, like, and trust me. I know at this point, some of you are probably also feeling a little skeptical about reposting content. And I would say to just not worry about that at all. If you're setting up a reposting schedule that lasts for several months before it repeats, people are never going to remember what you posted 2 months ago. I mean, think about it. Do you remember what one of your favorite creators out there posted 2 months ago? I'm talking the exact image, the exact wording. No. You might remember that you saw that particular artwork before, but people commonly repost the artwork that they've posted before, and it's okay. No one minds. People like to hear new things about it. People like to be reminded about it. And when it comes to sales, sometimes people have to see things like 7 to 10 times before they will purchase. So it's good to repeat the posting of things because it keeps it top of mind in their subconscious, even if they're just scrolling past it. Like, oh, I really liked that piece that that person made. I should buy that. And one of these days, they will eventually do that. Now's where we come to scheduling the entertainment posts. These are the 90%, the bulk part of what you will be posting to be able to sell more art. I found that posting vertical video is the best way to entertain customers and connect with them and get the most reach to get new customers. So if you've already created a bunch of TikToks, for example, you can download them with an app called Snaptic. This is without the watermark. Or if you already have them saved to your computer somewhere, you can upload these into Metricool. What I did is made a posting schedule of 60 of them. I uploaded each video and then wrote a little caption about it, put in a few hashtags, and then I have those auto posting to all of the social media networks that allow vertical videos. This has been amazing for my business because people are seeing my work, new people, all the time, and I'm not doing anything. It's posting it all on its own. Every day there's a new post, it goes out, and thousands of people see it. Now, only a few of those end up coming to my website, and even a fewer number of those end up purchasing, but I'm getting out to more and more people, and it's taking me no effort at all. Once I put the work in on the front end, I'm getting lots and lots of exposure on the back end for free. But if you haven't already created a bunch of vertical videos, don't worry about it. You don't need to post videos to make this content strategy work for you. You can post pictures of you making artwork or just pictures of your artwork with a little description and a few hashtags and have those going every 60 days on a loop. I like to put it on a 2-month loop just to ensure that people can't remember what you posted 2 months ago. But if you don't want to create 60 posts, you could start out with just creating 30 days worth of posts and then add to it later as you have time. One last thing, and this is also very important, Metricool allows you to see all of the comments and all of the messages that are made to you through all the different social media networks that you have connected through the Metricool app that you're posting on in one location. This makes it super easy to keep track of people who are asking you about purchasing your work in the comments sections of all the different networks. That way you don't have to log into all the separate social media networks to make sure that you are missing messages and things like that. What I like to do to make the best use of my time is to set 15 minutes aside once a day or once every other day and reply to as many comments as I possibly can. This way I'm getting that authentic connection with my potential customers. I find that having that interaction helps my posts get more reach and more exposure to more new people. So it helps my account overall. So the social media networks kind of positively favor your account if you are interacting with your followers. And I also think that it makes people get to know me, and that's the ultimate goal here, right? I want to win them over. And that's what I am able to do when I sell sell to them in person. I'm able to communicate with them. I'm able to have conversations with them. I'm able to share different things about life. Like if we're both cat people, we can bond over that. And then they are more likely to buy my cat art. If you'd like to sign up for Metricool and get started, it's linked in the description. And you also might be interested in another video I created. It's about using a newsletter to sell art. You can watch it here. All right, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.